'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartonu, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. The Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity. I'd wager it's still somewhere in Corthus. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamun descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plight of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt that they would accept aid if freely offered. Okay. Hey, it's sunrise. Speaking of which, my alarm's gonna go off soon. I keep getting the kids to school late, and one of the teachers sent a passive-aggressive note saying, "Your daughter would really benefit from showing up at school on time so she has time to socialize and get work done in the morning." I'm like, okay, I get it. It's 5 minutes, but it's not... Like, you act like she's gonna be done having fun and getting all her work done in that time. You don't know my daughter very well if you really think that's the case. But, yeah, I need to stop playing a lot sooner when my alarm goes off. Ludovois. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to the House of Durandare? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? How absurd. As if we would permit an outsider peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Ooh, I could get the bulky steel armor. It looks terrible. Here, you know what? I'll get it just so you can see what it looks like. Oh good, it's not even good enough. This is what it looks like. Got little rabbit horns. Whew, done with the 5K. Nice. I feel like you went a little faster than usual. Did you hustle? Cookard reminds me of Stacklands. I'm here for it. Thank you again for the recommendation. No problem. It really is a good game. Alright, I need to get to a rested area. There's one up north. And then I'm gonna sign off for the day. Thank you everybody who hung out and watched with me. If you stick around a little while longer, we'll find somebody to raid. I'm guessing this area up here is a place where I can rest. But yeah, Cookard. Cookard is kind of a clicker card game. It's free to play. The developers seem to be making another cooking game, and I think they're using this free game to advertise, which is kind of brilliant. I always wondered, like, how can I charge people for games if they have no idea who I am? If you don't know, I've actually published a video game myself before. It did terribly. I made it free to play. It just had ads in it. I had thousands of people play it, but I only made $7. 7 theoretical dollars, too. Like, I didn't see that money until I started using my Google AdSense account on YouTube again. So, in a way, thanks to the stream, I got paid for my game that I made many, many, many years ago. Anyway, what's my game called? That's the problem. I can't tell you what my game was. First of all, it was taken off the Google Play Store for gore. For reference, there's no gore in it. But I lost my developer key and, like, couldn't go in and edit the description. So they took it down. Whoops.